We recorded our last album here, which was a great experience, and Europe's asleep when you're at work, so you get this kind of isolation, which is wicked to get ideas. And LA brings out a kind of professionalism, but also the opposite of that, kind of just the art, that musicianness, I guess. Or at least it does in me.
It's really light-hearted. It's really kind of, the staff here are really nice, and they've been here a while, they know the setup. You can tell that lots of different types of music have been recorded here.
Wraps around you in the dark.
This record is very collaborative, and it's more about the constant learning curve of always learning how to write new songs, and when you get to like the fifth studio album that we're on now, kind of 80 songs or something, 40 songs that have come out as Fink.
Album by album, it's just become more, you know, more songwriting-y as a group. I would say this, it's better for it, you know. Because Finn's a great songwriter, but sometimes, you know, there's an edge that he needs, you know, he needs someone to come in with a completely different idea, and it will take the song in a completely different direction.
We deliberately really did allocate some time to work on the tracks this time around and make sure that we wanted it to be a coherent follow-up to the last record. The last record was good, so that was really tricky. It was like, damn, now you gotta top that.
Fucking tragedy.
We turn up to our album sessions with not enough songs in order to capture something that happens when we're actually here. On Perfect Darkness, it was the tracks Warm Shadow and Wheels that we did in the studio. I wrote them in the studio. And same with this record, and Ninja Tune are very much like, yeah, you've only got 8 tracks, but you need kind of 11. You sure you want to book the flights and book the studio? Like, yeah, don't worry, it'll be fine. There's these 3 stages in our career. You got the writing, the recording, and the touring and the live. And the writing takes like 4 months, the recording takes like a month, and the touring takes like 2 years. And so what we want to do is kind of equalize that out a little bit so that we can write for 6 months, record for 6 months, and tour for 6 months. I mean, that would just be awesome.
Over the hill, over the hill.
Billy Bush. Billy was our absolute first choice for this next record. It was definitely a question of, oh, we just kind of scratched the surface on the last record. We just got to know each other really well, and then the experience was over, so we couldn't wait to get back in. And Billy is a great solution for loads of things. You know, he's not just a producer, he's also an amazing engineer.
The new songs have been really informed by like the 18 months that they spent on tour. You know, they toured a lot before, but they'd never done a tour of that sort of size and consistency before Perfect Darkness came out. So what was really interesting is seeing how the songs had evolved that we'd done on Perfect Darkness after being played for 18 months. And then they took that sort of like, oh, well, we can really sort of expand on things. You know, the audience will accept it. The song doesn't have to be 3.5 minutes long. It's like we can really kind of go off on musical journeys without it being, you know, indulgent or, you know, pointless.
The green and the blue.
You're really close to all the music and it's right in front of you. You can't really tell if it's going to be like, and when you're doing takes, you try and not be aware that it's like a tattoo. You know, this song or this moment or this ad lib. You know, it could like last forever for you, You try not to think about that. I would say that our reason for being in a band is probably more coming into rooms like this and doing albums that we love.
See